Good attention and listening skills help with all areas of the EYFS, and particularly the development of children's social skills, their understanding, ability to follow instructions, and overall communication. So when we're teaching children about listening and attention, it's really important that we show them how to do this, modelling what full attention really looks like, so that they really see what giving something a focus feels and looks like. I'm wondering how you do that as part of your practice with children.
When they are doing their explore time, we modeling for the children how we speak to them and how we talk to them. Sometimes we sit down and we put our knee down to put their levels, so we make eye contact and that child has got time to think what he wants to say.
Getting that attention first before you give the message or the information that you want to pass or engage that child in conversation is really important, and I think particularly with the younger children it can be really explicit about sort of turning your whole body, so it's really clear that you're looking and giving them your full attention.
I'm just thinking about how we use non-verbal communication to support attention and listening.
Yeah, so starting with the youngest children, we use real objects of reference, a lot to support the children's understanding of the routine and help them to understand what's going to happen next. So for example, when it's time for them to have their nappy changed, we'll show them their nappy or their nappy bag, the real things, and we'll get their attention first.
Before we start the story, we prepare for the props. Children can understand easily when they see the props. If we do like Goldilocks storybook, we show the children the characters, how the character changing their voice. We show the expression, change our voice and our physical expression.
Those children that are sometimes in a position where listening and attention is a bit more difficult, and how you might support children in a really inclusive way, perhaps for children who've got special educational needs or disabilities, in terms of their listening and attention.
I think getting to know that child really well, working with the parents initially, investing that time to find out what's that child's strengths, what are the things that they are motivated by, and then really capitalising on that. So perhaps for a child who has a hearing loss, for example, we would think very carefully about the environment, make sure that there's lots of opportunities during the day, that they're in a space, a physical space, where the hearing that they may have is utilised as much as possible.
So can you give me some examples of how you support the children in your setting whose first language isn't English, and how that supports their listening and attention skills?
First thing I do is I ask parents what that child like it, or that child has got something special like family photos, which is help with that child's confidence and extended with that child's communications. And also I speak that child's language, gives the children, build up their confidence and listening and attention.
And learning songs and listening to stories in other languages is incredibly important to get that richness.
I think that really helps us to give that really clear message to parents of us really valuing that the family's home language, and that being bilingual is a real asset. It's going to really support them.
Children who have English as an additional language can be supported to listen by adults who know them well and have learned a few words in their home language.
Children who find listening and attention difficult are supported by adults who spend time noticing their strengths and what makes the difference for their unique communication style.
Listening, attention and understanding are so important for language development and can be challenging skills for young children. Practitioners tuning in to children's play and demonstrating active listening will help them to really want to concentrate and listen.